Ava Max. How are you doing?
I am good. Just living the best life in home, not outside at all. I try to walk to keep sane, and it's just been unreal this year. This year has been just unreal.
It's been a crazy one. Where, and what part of the world are you in? Are you in LA with me, or where are you at?
Yeah, I am. I am in LA. Yeah.
Have you ventured out at all? Have you done a restaurant at all? Because you're in LA as well. I know some restaurants, a lot of restaurants are opening. What
Yeah,
have you done outside of the house?
I've been kind of in and out of Laguna Beach in LA. So in Laguna Beach, I feel like it's the restaurants are kind of more open. So I've been kind of going out in Laguna Beach a little bit, but it's still kind of scary because it's like someone else touched the cup. Like, it's just it freaks me out.
I think at times we're living it. I feel like we're in a sci-fi movie, in a way.
100%. It's really crazy. And I've said crazy probably over a million times these last few months. Like everyone on the phone is like, this is crazy. I'm like, I know this is so crazy. Like that's all we say.
Got to be a song on the album called "This Is Crazy." Who knows?
That's it.
All right, Ava Max is hanging out, you guys. Ava, you are, to my understanding, working on an album. I assume it's, recording at the house, or who knows how you're doing it. But give me a progress report. What do people need to know? Where are we at on this album?
Well, the album is getting its final touches right now, mixes and mastering. It's pretty much done. I mean, it's just like we just have to push it back with everything going on, but it's been done. Yeah.
Is there a song on the album called "This Is Crazy"? Something like that, like 2020. What the hell,
Maybe on a deluxe. Maybe on the deluxe.
There we go. Ava, I love psycho fan encounters. Now, let me clarify. I'm not saying all your fans are psycho. They're beautiful, wonderful, lovely, amazing people. But every now and then, somebody goes a little extra. I would love to hear one of those stories if you have one.
Okay, let's see. I have one. This fan would probably be mad at me, but I have one. I was going back to my hotel in London, and I'm not even kidding you. I could see the eyes glaring from the window from my taxi. And I'm just like, is he looking at me? I'm like, this is really weird. And it was like midnight. I was finishing promo. And so I got home, or the hotel. I walk inside, literally approaches me in 2 seconds. And I just felt the presence, even not even like meeting him, like outside in the taxi. So it was really weird that this person knew where I was staying. But in a way, it was like I've had that before, but this was very strange in the fact that like it's just like it was like ghostly almost, but it was a fan. I don't know. Like I was like, you're a person, but he was just staring at me and wouldn't talk. And I was like, hi.
Hey, what's going
I
on?
was just like, there's the elevator. I'm going to go to sleep. It's midnight. And I like slowly start walking the elevator, but it was just really awkward.
I guess it's safe to say, not to be mean, but your creepometer went off. Now, whether he was a creep or not, I don't know, but sort of like that red flag.
But of course, as a girl, I'm like,
Right.
like I'm scared.
Yeah. Well, you got to be safe with that stuff for sure. Ava, I was told that you cooked, since you've been on lockdown, you cooked every single meal. I think you posted that or somebody said it. Have
Yeah.
you really cooked everything you've eaten this entire time?
Not anymore. I mean, the first 2 months, I was really going in breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was going in. I mean, I was so scared to order out. I was just scared because, so much fear right now. And I'm just like, I don't want anyone touching my stuff. And I was Lysoling everything. Anyway, so I was cooking everything for the first 2 months. And then I started getting more lenient. Then I ordered sushi for the first time out. And it was like, I hadn't had sushi in 2 months. And sushi's my favorite. And so I felt like it was Christmas. Like
Oh,
it
wow.
was
Yeah.
incredible.
Oh my God. We're going for sushi in a few days. And I can't wait. I'll wear a mask. I'll wear a cowboy hat. I'll wear whatever you want. Just let's do this. Do you have a specialty? Have you created anything new since you've been cooking all these dishes? Is there an Ava Max specialty?
Oh, a few actually. I've been making crepes, gluten-free crepes.
Ooh.
I know, but they're really good.
No,
My
no,
mom
no.
said the same.
Let me say that again. Ooh, I didn't mean to say ooh. Ooh.
No, my mom said ew because my mom likes it like she's like a chef. So she's like, you can't substitute ingredients. She gets really mad at that. So like when she came over to my spot and I made gluten-free crepes, she's like, ew. She literally said ew. And I was like, Mom, it's healthy.
I need to work on my oohs. I meant to say ooh, as in
Oh, really? No, it's
yeah. So
funny.
Let me
No.
work on that, Ava. I'm a bad guy. Ava, obviously you can't hit the road right now for obvious reasons, but I assume you're anxious at some point to get back on the road. Are you in talks with a potential tour, future tour? And if so, what changes, what do you think it's going to look like when it finally does happen?
I mean, I don't think this year, maybe end of this year. Again, we have no answers right now. So it's really tough to kind of tell everyone what's going on because I don't have the answers. No one has the answers right now. So we're hoping early next year. I mean, let's just see how everything goes. I want
Right.
to see my fans as soon as possible. I want to perform as soon as possible. I feel like every artist right now is just on the edge of their seat and wanting to just go out and travel and it's crazy. It's like it's our lives. Our lives revolve around traveling. So not traveling at all or performing, it's weird.
It is crazy, crazy again. I keep picturing like meet and greets being behind a glass wall and you standing 10 feet
I
away
hope
and
not.
something like that.
I hope not.
And no doubt. Ava, I was told that the Kings and Queens, it went through, I think, 10 different versions before you came up with the version that we have now. What's the truth to that?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of versions. There's been a lot of versions. This version is probably the ninth or 10th version. I feel like every song I put out has a lot of lives because we're such perfectionists. Like, so we kind of get into like a mode of like, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. So this version for sure felt ready to go out in the world.
Are you one of those artists that once you put the version, you make a decision like, all right, here is the version number 9.
I
But
feel
after you put it out, do you still, because one of the guys, I think one of the guys from Coldplay, it wasn't Chris, but I forget which one, told me that he can't listen to the original version after they put it out because he keeps second guessing like, oh, I should have changed this. Oh man, I should have done that. Is that you?
No, actually, that's not me. So when I put it out, I'm so sure. Like I'm 100% sure. I would delay things myself actually before it's even out if I don't think it's like it. So I really, I mean, I take some time.
Kings and Queens, let's do it. What do people need to know?
Kings and Queens is really about queens taking back and regaining their thrones. I think just in general as women, even growing up, actually, like I feel like it was a lot harder for me to do things and like talk to people and people to take me seriously because I was a girl. And I feel like all of us queens should step up and rise above and hold ourselves to a higher standard. And this is what this song is about. And having fun and popping champagne.
Amen. And of course, the video, very Game of Thrones-ish. If you haven't seen the video, check that. Two-part question. What is the biggest crowd you've performed for? And the complete flip of that, in so many ways, have you ever been booed?
Ooh, I've never been booed, which I would cry.
It's
It
not a
was-
good thing.
no, yeah, I would legit cry. I'd be like, I quit music. If they boo me, I quit music. No, but literally so scary. But the biggest crowd I've performed for was Wembley Stadium at Capitol Jingle Ball in London,
Wow.
and it was 90,000 people. It was insane.
Goodness.
My legs almost didn't work, like, because I was being lifted up on the, like, what's it called? I don't know. And then I felt like I was just about to fall.
God, there's got to be a rush to have 80,000, however many people in the palm of your hand. I mean, once you get them there, that's got to be a powerful feeling.
It is it feels so powerful, actually. And it feels really exhilarating, but also, it also feels like, like you said, if I did get booed, that would be the end of me. So I'd be like, oh my God, don't mess up and out, don't mess up and out.
Yeah, if 80,000 people boo you, not good.
I know, I know.
Ava Max hanging out, you guys. What is the worst place a fan has ever asked you for a selfie?
The worst place. Ooh.
Hopefully not during quarantine, because that'd be super next level kind
Oh,
of, oh my
a
God.
public restroom.
Oh God. Why does this happen?
Yeah, it was really weird because I was at a shopping mall with my girlfriend. I think where were we? I think we were in Singapore, and I was just like, the shopping bags were cutting off my circulation, and so I was about to put them down. But as soon as I was about to put them down, she was like, "Can you get a picture?" And then another girl, "Can you get a picture?" And I was like, but literally my arms were falling off. It was the worst because my arms were literally, my circulation was getting like, yeah, not
And this is all in the bathroom too, right?
yeah. And then I'm just like, and then of course when someone wants a picture, somebody else wants a picture, and so I was just stuck in that public restroom for like 10 minutes. to
Oh
extra.
man. There is, let me make this official. If I haven't done this, no more selfies in restrooms. Wait till you get out. I think that's a safe, that's a fair ask. That's my new thing I'm throwing out there. All right. Ava, we've talked about this in the past, but I'd like you to refresh me if you don't mind. I am obsessed with the paranormal. I have a podcast called Paranormalish.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I'm off the deep end. You have had a paranormal encounter. Give me that story once again. People need to hear this.
Oh my goodness. I've had a few actually. This is the first one that really got me really believing in ghosts. I'm telling you, I was just like never, I didn't believe anyone who talked about it. So anyway, so I was walking into my apartment about probably 4 years ago. And as soon as I open the door, I hear like a loud bang. Like, I mean, it was like metal rod on the refrigerator, like really loud. And I was like, oh, it like made my ears ring. I was like, what the heck? And then I hear footsteps around me. Footsteps, like literally right
Yes.
next to me. Right next to me. It was not next door. And I was just like, and my whole body froze. And then I heard the footsteps behind the couch. And I was like, and the lights weren't even on at this point. I couldn't even like go turn it on because I was so scared. So I was about to grab the handle to close
Oh,
the door because I was not about to go in there. And then I was just like, I felt, I'm not kidding you, a gust of wind pushed me out. Like there was no wind. There was no wind. Like whatever was in there pushed me out. And like there was like a balcony ledge. And so I right behind me.
right.
So right when I like literally like got on the balcony ledge, I literally could have fallen off like 3-story like apartment because it was just like I got pushed so far back by
And
that energy. It was so
this
strong.
this was in was it Hollywood, North Hollywood? Where was
It was, where was it? It was in West Hollywood. It was in West Hollywood and it was very scary.
did you ever find out or hear any thoughts or did you ever find out who the potential ghost was? Did you ask around? Is there a history to the apartment or you just let it go?
No, because at the time my boyfriend comes in and it was really funny. He comes in and he thinks it's a burglar. So he was like, "Oh," he gets his flashlight, looks everywhere. I'm like, "No." I'm like, it was a ghost." And he didn't believe in ghosts. So he was like, "No, it's not." And I'm like, "No." And he like starts like ripping apart everything trying to find this burglar. I'm like, "There's no burglar. Like it's a ghost." So it was really hilarious. I'm
Oh
the
my
only
God.
one who believed it at the time because everybody thought I was crazy.
Ava Max ain't crazy. I've heard crazier stories. I'm obsessed with this. I can't even,
No, they
you have
make
no idea.
noise. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, Ava, of course, hanging out. Last time we talked, another story you told me, which I thought was hilarious, is the story how you pranked your brother back in the day. And he thought there was some girl he was into. Little did he know the girl was you, faking like some crazy girl. What's that story again?
I had to get back on my brother because growing up, he would mess with me and he would like get me in trouble. And like in an Albanian household, like the boys are like kings, like, and the women in an Albanian household are like, they're cool, but like they always listen to the men in the Albanian household. So I was like, always like, she's lying, she's messing, she's the one causing all the trouble. I would be like the one, right? But I wasn't. So growing up, I was so fed up. And so when I was 14, I made a fake Facebook page. And it just like I got a stock photo and of like the exact kind of girl he liked, like big booty, like he likes that type. So I was like I found the perfect girl here, and I made it like so real, and I named her like a French name, beautiful name, Ava Marie Chevrelia. I don't know how to say it, but anyway, so we talked for 30 days, like a month. And and then I go, oh, I live on the same street. And I said this street name and he walks out and it was me. And he's like, what is going on? I'm like, hi, I'm Ava Marie. And he goes, what? And he like freaked out. He freaked out and he was so pissed. He was so pissed at me.
Can you imagine the look on his face? Oh my
Oh,
God.
he wouldn't stop talking about it for the whole year. He was like, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you did that. And I can't believe I fell for it. I'm like,
Gotcha. Ava Max hanging out, you guys. Ava, have you ever been starstruck? Even if you kept it on the inside, have you been
uh,
starstruck?
I haven't really met like my idols like Mariah Carey and Celine Dion. I would faint, or Beyonce. So, man, I'm trying to think. Oh, I saw. Actually Johnny Depp, like across a street light in West Hollywood.
So you see Johnny Depp,
And
is he
I was
crossing
kind
the
of
street?
starstruck. I was kind of starstruck because it's Johnny Depp, and all of his movies are incredible. So I was just like, "Wow, that's Johnny Depp." And I just didn't approach him, obviously, because that's awkward. But I literally saw him, and I was pretty starstruck. I have to say, yeah.
Did you cross the street like were you guys going the opposite direction? Did you cross like that, or
No,
just
I
you
was
just
just
wait,
like
you
at
just saw him and that was
the
it?
opposite side, and I saw him. You know. Oh my God, do you hear that? That's
What's
so.
happening?
That was so loud. Someone's cutting the grass outside, but it's so loud.
That's the beauty of doing these interviews at our houses. Dogs barking, grass being
Oh,
cut.
let
Yeah,
me hear that.
madness. All right, Ava Max hanging out, you guys. Ava, what has 2020 taught you? Even though it seems like it's been a full year, it's only been just a couple of months now. We're like halfway through it. Crazy to think. 2020, what has this madness taught you?
2020 has taught me to slow down and appreciate the small things and appreciate like spending time with my family and spending time with my own thoughts, like just by myself and not want, like, because I'm a very fast paced person usually. And before the quarantine, I would be like always everywhere, always wanting to be somewhere, never wanted to be home. So being home now, it's weird for me personally because it's not in my character to just chill at home. So it's just like it made me appreciate just being solo, kind of, like
Right.
just like with myself, with my family, and not always wanting to know the next thing, because I don't know. No one knows what's happening in the next few months. So, yeah.
Do you think when things let up, you'll stay at home and relax more? Or do you think you're going to be just like a live wire because you've been cooped up so long?
I don't know. I do. I can't wait to travel. I can tell you that. I can't
Right.
wait to travel.
Quick recap, Kings and Queens, it's out. Get on this track or you're a bad person. I think that's safe to say. Um, check the video, very Game of Thrones-ish, which I love. Album, look out for the album coming out relatively soon. Details on that shortly. Is there anything else you can leak about the album, or is that just it's top secret, I guess, right?
I mean, I can tell you guys that there's a lot of new music on there. It's not just like 6 new tracks. There's gonna be 14 to 15 tracks on there. So
Oh,
I
nice.
mean, there's a lot of new music. Yeah.
She has her orange hair. If you don't know, check her IG, and I'm looking at her orange hair right now. She's still got the Max cut. What else am I forgetting, Ava?
I mean, that's amazing what you just said.
There we go. Ava, so good to see you. Appreciate your time.
You too. Thank you again, and stay safe.
Absolutely. At the end of every interview, fist bump to make it official. Hit that cam, Ava.
Yes. Bam.
Bam.
Bam.